Chapter 9, Exit Strategies for Individuals. Exit. It begins with the vision to recognize when a job, a life stage, a relationship is over, and to let go. It means leaving what's over without denying its value. Ellen Goodman. Exiting your current company to embrace better opportunities. Leaving a job position or a company can be a personal choice or a question of circumstance. No matter how much you love your job or working for a particular employer, you have to take into account some of the bad scenarios that you may come across in your career and plan your moves accordingly. Before we move on and discuss suitable exit strategies, let's have a look at some of the common reasons that may drive you to resort to such a plan. Boredom and a lack of self-accomplishment. Unbearable bosses or co-workers. Poor consensus and poor sense of affinity with your superiors and co-workers. Feeling unchallenged and unable to grow. Lack of promotion opportunities. You're undervalued, overworked, and underpaid. You've become complacent and indifferent, and you no longer feel inspired. This may sound familiar to you, but chances are you never really thought through an exit plan. Changes are hard, and there are many other reasons that may cause you to cling on to your job, even if it no longer brings you any satisfaction. Let's have a look at the most common reasons standing between you and a new job. A sense of familiarity and habit. You have been working there a long time. Fear of change. You are feeling professionally, physically, or emotionally unprepared to undertake a different and better job. You dislike the work, but feel you cannot afford to jeopardize your financial security. You have thought about changing jobs, but you constantly delay the moment of departure. You have a new business idea, but lack the expertise to make it happen. Again, this may sound familiar, but you are too apprehensive about change and losing what you have to leave your current job behind and move on. We all go through that, and having an exit strategy can help you find the inspiration and courage to finally get away from a job that has become a burden. It will not save you overnight, but it will ease up on the transition to something better. Since you will have everything planned up by the time you choose to leave, the anxiety of changing jobs will gradually fade. When the time is right, you will be fully prepared not only to disengage from your current job, but also to embrace a new beginning. What's really important is not to rush things and to think things through so that you can come up with an in-depth and realistic overview of the situation. As soon as you have all the details on paper and feel comfortable about quitting, you can begin putting your plan into practice, taking small steps each day to make the change happen. Whether you are planning to leave in a few months or several years, it's important to start acting today. The strategy you will be working on is a twofold action plan. The first part consists in the exit strategy, leaving your current job or company as graceful as possible, while the second part focuses on building your new career and professional future, taking on a new job or starting your own business. These two parts may go hand in hand, but it is in fact the exit that is making the change happen for you. This stage will address the most important aspects of the plan, and all that while building the confidence you need to sever yourself from your current job and start fresh. The more time you spend on this first stage, the easier it will be to think through and implement the second stage of the plan. Now let's move on to the actual steps you will be taking as part of your exit strategy. Be proud of your decision. It takes a lot of courage to accept and embrace change, and you are doing just that. You can be proud of yourself. Set up a date of your leave. Be realistic about this date. You don't want to rush things, but you don't want to stay more than necessary either. List and focus exclusively the projects you need to delegate or complete by this end date. Treat them seriously and have them wound down so you can take care of the details behind your leave when the deadline approaches. Everything past this date is no longer your concern. When setting up the date of your leave, you can allow yourself some flexibility, but not too much to keep hesitation and second thoughts at bay. Be discreet. Don't declare or betray your intentions of leaving your current until you're fully prepared to make that happen. Stating your decision at this point may impair or completely disrupt the relationships with your bosses and coworkers, which will add unnecessary pressure and stress. This move only concerns you and your outside advisors and/or supporters. Unburden yourself from unnecessary worries and work in a detached manner. Focus your thinking on how much better things will be once your plan is complete. This will help you to relieve some of the stress at work and to find the energy, composure, and clear-mindedness needed to put your plan into action. Breathe, relax, and avoid negativity and unnecessary tension. Readjust your working pace. If you are feeling overworked, tone it down a bit to get your energy levels back. If you're feeling underworked, speeding up the pace a little might be a good way to relieve boredom. Or you can use the extra time on your hands to think, envision, explore, and enact the steps you will take next. Maintain a good level of professionalism. Treat your work seriously. Refrain from gossiping. Be polite and respectful. Respect your deadlines, projects, tasks, and job responsibilities. You want to leave with dignity, hopefully with good references, and with your reputation intact. Be economical with the expertise you offer the company. Carefully plan what you will and will not do on a daily basis. Save the expertise for your new job or your new venture. At this point, you only need to do your job properly, nothing more. If you are a manager or a leader, think of ways to delegate, train, and responsibilize others. Who knows? Some of the people you train may decide to join you later on. With that in mind, helping them to develop their skills faster and in ways that are more efficient may pay off past the date of your leave. Once you have gone through these steps, it is time for you to officialize your leave and turn to a job that satisfies you both professionally and financially, or, why not, to start your own venture. Be composed, keep your head up, be confident, and burn no bridges with anyone.